Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Abby here. If you're new here, I have new videos Mondays and most Fridays. I have makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, just kind of vlogs and my thought videos. So thought video this week. So I'm reading through the Old Testament and I have been through a few months now, and recently I've been kind of struggling a little bit of like, God, what is your plan for me? Like, what's the plan? Like, can you let me in on the plan? Like every day, just like, God, what's the plan? And the past few months, I've kind of got more of a peace about it, and I kind of wanted to share my peace. You know, so often or not, you kids are going off to college, or you have a midlife crisis, or you're changing jobs, and you often ask God, like, what is your plan for me? And you get mad when he doesn't answer, and then you go back to Jereimah 29:11, like, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. And, you know, I'm not going to use that verse. That verse, I think, yes, God knows the plans he has for you, and I believe that verse is very powerful, but I also think that people misuse that verse in saying, like, God's already got the plan, so I don't have to work for it. Does that make sense? Not work for it, but like, God's already got the plan, he'll let me know, you know, like when it's time, you know. I'm just gonna, you know, dilly-dally until then. Well, I came across this passage in 1 Samuel 3, and it's a little bit of a story between the prophet Eli and Samuel. So I'm gonna read it to you guys. One night, Eli, whose eyes were becoming so weak that he could barely see, was lying down in his usual place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the house of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called out to Samuel. Samuel answered, "Here I am," and he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." Eli said, "I did not call, go back and lie down," and he went and laid down. Again the Lord called Samuel, and Samuel got up and went to Eli. "Here I am, you called me." "My son," Eli said, "I did not call, go back and lie down." Now Samuel did not know the Lord yet. The word of the Lord had not been revealed to him yet. A third time the Lord called, "Samuel," and Samuel got up, and Samuel said to Eli, "Here I am, you called." Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. And then the Lord came and stood there, calling as the other times, "Samuel, Samuel." And then Samuel said, "Speak, because your servant is listening." Now, that passage, God had big plans for Samuel. And Samuel didn't know what they were or what they were yet. But in this passage, I think before God can begin to do his great plan or a great work in us, we first have to stop and listen to what he has to say. We have to stop and hear the voice of God every single day. And we have to pray for a heart that sees the opportunities that God places before us every day, because I fully believe God gives us opportunities to show kindness to somebody every single day. And we just have to know, like, that was from the Lord, and we have to look for those opportunities in order to make the difference. And that's when we take those opportunities to show kindness, to show God, to show love to others. I think that's when God begins to reveal his plan to us. And that's when we're mentally ready, because we're not asking, "God, what's the plan for me?" It's, "God, what is your plan? And how can I be a part of it?" Maybe that was a little all over the place, but that was my heart. And I just love this story from the Old Testament. Just having the heart to say, "Here I am, Lord, I'm listening." As humans, that's what we desire for people to do to us, is just listen to what we have to say. And that's what God wants us to do, is he wants us to stop being so caught up in the busyness of life and just stop and listen and build that relationship with him, so that he can do a great work through you and be a vessel for his plan. All right, guys, that was kind of heavy. Love you guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and please share this video if you felt moved. I love you guys. Bye.